Money on it, Candlepin. Welcome everybody. Just getting ready. Everything's getting started up. Got Ed Woodside on the right and Stephen Botte on the left. I'll be rolling with Steve on Sunday morning for the Exeter Once a Month Pro League. Oh, what a shot. What a start for Ed Woodside. Look at that. Starting up with a strike. That's why these guys are the pros. First ball of the night, starting out that good. Oh, Steve didn't miss that one by much. Happy Friday, Sparks. So let me turn off all the invites because we don't want that. There we go. Kathy, what's going on? Candlepin is not the same as duckpin. No, duckpin balls are slightly bigger than candlepin balls, and duckpin pins look more like 10 pins, just really, really short. Good evening, Michael Redmond. Shaza sending me the first gift. Thank you. Lee, welcome. Nice seeing you. Whoa, Shaza's already starting out with the bracelets too. Oh, come on now. I do love fans who start with gifts right away. You're the best. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Paul, happy Friday. Nice seeing you. I do love when I turn on at 7:30. You guys are all right here, like waiting. Kathy sending some roses. Yeah, we're supposed to get some snow tomorrow too. I'm actually kind of worried that we're not going to be able to bowl on Sunday because of that. You know, I don't mind driving to Exeter from where I live. It's not that far. I just know some people come from like Maine and they're going to be tough. I'm not bowling tonight, no, David. This is the pro bowlers. So I'm just watching the same as you. Yeah, I think they're saying like, I don't know, what are they saying, like 6 inches, somewhere around that, around here. What a shot from Mike. Mike Nardone on the right, John Lescarbeau on the left. Yeah, I'll take snow too. Snow is a lot easier to shovel than ice storms. Then ice storms, you always lose power. That's just a nightmare. Kind of hoping, because we're kind of like on the coast, that it's going to be a little bit less. Might be heavier, but I'll take that though. Well, got games. You got to just make sure you follow me. That way, you know, you get the notification whenever I go live. Six to 12 is a little more than I would like. I think like 6 inches is what we're supposed to get here in Amesbury. But like I said, if it's because of the coast, you never know, it might be less than that. But it's fine. It's on a Saturday night. There's nothing else I got to do, you know, other than go bowling on Sunday morning. But that's not that bad. All right, we got Dave, Hodge, Mallahan on the right against Kevin, something or other. I forget his last name on the left. Yeah, I'm sure it'll be, yes, the 50 is on Wednesday. So that way all the snow will be melted and we'll be fine. Oh, what a shot. Wow. Just the way he wrote that one up. Unbelievable. Oh, see, that's what, as a bread man, that's what I love to hear. Like, I want everybody to run out there and go buy some bread right now. Make a bunch of extra money every single time this happens. Ah, good fill, too. Good fill for Hodge. Yeah, I always make good money whenever there's a snowstorm because of this. And then the next week is so easy to work because I got nice empty shelves to work from. Ah, there you go. Nice spare. 2 spares to start for Dave Hodge. Oh, no.
You get those balls, the balls come back and all that weird stuff. Yeah. Those ones are
Kevin's still off the headpin. Every pin but the headpin. He's bowling like me right now. It's 60 feet long, the exact same dimensions of a lane as a 10-pin lane.
Here we go, Scott.
So 60 feet long, and then however wide that is, what, 3 feet, 3.5 feet? Well, you got to make French toast with it. That's why you need the eggs too. Oh, there you go. There you go. Yeah, 2 frames at a time on the Friday Night League. I know Tuesday we do it differently, but it all depends on the league. These lanes are very, very old. Of course you can do that without power. We have natural gas in my house, so as long as we just light the stove, it'll light. Like, you know, use a lighter or a match on the stove. Yeah, these lanes are from the 1930s. That's why you see the ball returns on the outside of the lanes instead of on the inside. It's because these lanes are prior to pin setting machines. Yeah, you got a grill too. Just make sure you, like, I know my grill is out, you know, in like the deep backyard of my house. So I have to shovel a path to it. Not anymore. There used to be. My grandfather used to work here in this bowling alley as a kid, as a pin boy. But that was obviously a long time ago. 3 games tonight. 3 games, 5 bowlers per team. 2 points per game and 2 points for totals. So 8 points up for grabs tonight. Petey Pete on the right, Sean Landry on the left. You know, he said, like, they used to pretend that they got hurt a lot, but it wasn't really that bad. That's what he told me, at least. Graveler and Stephanie, welcome, welcome. People that are always here. I always appreciate when you guys show up. Oh, there's a video right there. Tammy, what's going on? Subscriber Tammy, I love it. So no, the pro bowlers aren't like pro bowlers in 10-pin where they actually like make good money. This is nothing more than an amateur game at the best. They're pros basically just in the fact that they are certainly better than 99% of the other bowlers out there. How did I do in the New Year's Day tournament? Bottom third, but like the upper part of that bottom third. So I'd say I beat about, I don't know, 10 people, but it was more just coming here for fun. I didn't really expect to do a whole lot. A lot of great bowlers come and do it. Wow. That is a tough one right there. So these guys throw, Sean throws it pretty hard. I'd say he's probably upper 30 miles an hour, maybe lower, maybe 40. Because I know I throw between 31 and 34 miles an hour, and he seems to throw it a little harder than I do. Ooh, wow. Nice job. No, I had 2 good games, but it's best 5 of 7, so that means I had 3 mediocre games. And then 2 bad. Oh, I had 2 games, an 86 and an 87. Chris threw an 8 and a 7 so far. He's got a 15 through 2. This is Riverwalk Lanes in Amesbury, Massachusetts. No scoreboard tonight. Riverwalk Lanes still has pencil and paper. So I got Bill Poulin keeping score next to me. I have had 4 strikes in a row. It was worth $2,400 when I did it at Academy Lanes. It's the most I've ever thrown. I've had 3 a bunch of times. Not a bunch. You know, probably like 4 or 5 times. Hey, you were getting better every single time, Graveler. I like it. Just imagine if you did a 5-game series. I see 130, then 140. No, this alley in particular prides itself on being an old school bowling alley. You know, you get the old lanes, you get the pencil and paper. Other than the fact that it has a pin setter instead of pin boys back there, it's pretty good. I like it here. 5 games. I mean, it depends how many bowlers you have in your team, but I like 5-game series. Great spare there. They don't really get warped, as far as I can tell. If it is, it's very, very minor. What's going on, Braden? I'm not bowling tonight, so I'm doing great. So much less stress on me, like coming down here and just recording and not having to actually bowl. It is incredibly nice. As much as I love going bowling, it is very stressful to be bowling and talking to you guys at the same time. Just a lot, you know, like on my mind. Oh, great ball strike! Let's go! There you go, John. Nice shot. It really was a nice strike. Yeah, this is a very old school alley. Oh, half Worcester. Hate those so much. Double? Oh, very close to a double right there. Mike's gonna just hit this one a little to the right-hand side of it. It's the right idea. Just miss the pin. Wow, I did not expect that to go. Yes, that is 100%. I say Candlepin's like golf all the time. Like, you're so frustrated. You claim the entire time you're doing it how much you hate it, but you also just absolutely love it every single time. This is Riverwalk Lanes in Amesbury, Massachusetts. I'll be up in Manchester tomorrow for a one-on-one match against Faye Sawyer at Lakeside Lanes. Wow, another strike. Let's go. So 10 on that plus a strike. What is SRA CLC? I don't know what that means. Yeah, we're supposed to get about 6 inches of snow, I think. Last time I checked, that was it. But you never know. It could be a little bit more. It could be, a little bit less, depending on how heavy it is. This is like the fastest sweeps that I have seen ever. Like they reset the pins so fast. But the problem is when they break, they really, really break. Wow. Because they come down so fast. Wow, nice shot. 4 in a row, let's go. That is huge. And not by Max this time. Great shot, Hodge. Let's go. And in fact, that's the reason why we're not on 5 and 6 right now. The sweep is broken. This is called Candlepin bowling, and it is the best kind of bowling there is. Truly, 4 marks in a row, 68 plus a ball through 4 right now. He's going for that 180 that I asked for. Come on, let's go, Scott. Scott Lappierre on the left likes every single one of my videos. He is awesome as a fan. Very, very much appreciate him. There you go. Oh! Hopefully I'm not putting too much pressure on him by being here tonight. Alright, Chris Kaz just hitting the 2-pin. There is nothing worse than that. Is that the second time already that's happened? Twice so far? Yeah. There we go. Nice comeback. Nice comeback. Welcome from Ireland. That's just a sleeve. That's not tape. It's a Bruin sleeve, I think. Yeah, it's terrible that there's like really none in Rhode Island. It's so sad. Oh, that pin just went directly in between those two. Wow, what a strike. That is Scotty Lappierre. Yes, it is. Yeah, Candlepin's mainly northern New England. So, like, Massachusetts, New Hampshire, Maine, and Vermont. It's not really in Connecticut or Rhode Island even. And then, obviously, like, Maritime Canada also. So, New Brunswick, Nova Scotia, that area.
Save the team right here. Throw them off. Let's go.
Oh, good ball. See, when I first read that, Bosky, I thought you said the duck pin, but more Candlepin lanes than Duncan's is crazy. Especially nowadays. Rachel! Always great seeing you, Rachel.
That was cool.
Got a good match going so far. A lot of marks. Right? Exactly. The real bowling right here. You know how many times I have to correct people when they say that 10-pin is real bowling and that this is some sort of like fake bowling or something? I do it every single day. I answer the same like response. Is the ball like pounds the same? They're all about 2 pounds 6 ounces or 2 pounds 7 ounces. Yeah, high velocity is important, but also accuracy is still the most important thing. You've got to be accurate. If you're not accurate, your speed doesn't matter. Well, JD, if you're in Cleveland, which I assume is CLE, you could go down to. No, wait. Yeah, Cincinnati is. I mean, in the same state, right? There's a Candlepin lane in Cincinnati. Oh, great shot by Stephen Botte right there. Yeah, I've never bowled at French King, but I've heard a lot of good things about it. Yeah, but 5 hours is a lot closer than a lot of people have. Like, I hear a lot of people in, like, Florida want to do this, and I'm like, yeah, I'm sorry. There is nothing for you down there. And Woodside nailing another strike. Yeah, I've definitely bowled at Sunnyside. In fact, my son Max just bowled there this weekend. He had Sunday off, I think. Yeah, it was New Year's Eve, and he decided to just go to Sunnyside, bowl there. He went over to Metro in Peabody and bowled there. Yeah, we got a lot of axe throwing around here nowadays, too. Peabody, yeah. That's how you pronounce that word. Great strike. Let's go. That pin was hit at least 3 times. Unbelievable. I always wonder how stuff like that happens. How does a pin get hit that often and it still doesn't want to fall down? Yeah, for real. That was a strike ball. I know. I got to remember to try to make a video of that. It is incredibly difficult. They don't make Candlepin pin setters anymore. So now you have to manufacture your own, basically. The problem that they had is they made them too reliable, so they didn't break down enough. So they never had to replace parts on them back in the day. And just making new ones, they couldn't make enough new ones to continue on, basically. Yeah, it definitely slows the growth. 257 to 184 in completed boxes so far. Whew. Well, there's just the 3 pin so far. So 4 marks in a row, and then just the 3 pin. There really should be. That's what I'm hoping for. Someone asked me the other day what the biggest score that I ever videoed so far is. And I really couldn't think of it. I think Josh's 172 from a couple weeks ago could be it, but I really don't know. Yep, that's why we need somebody rich to start getting back into this and enjoying it, and then making some new parts, new machines. That's what this game needs more than anything else. Because I think there's plenty of demand for it. Right, just the kingpin right there. Yes. Yep. Every bowling alley should have a kids league. And the ones that don't, I don't understand why. You're only hindering the growth of the sport by not having a kids league. Max? Okay, so definitely a couple Fridays ago, Josh Daly had a 172, which is the highest I've seen recently, at least. Max is usually, his highs are like in the high 130s or 140s. So it's funny you mention that, Chris, because the bar right behind us, like it's attached to this place, you can still smoke inside there. So anytime you go in there for a lemonade or whatever else it is you're drinking, like it is billows smoke into it. It is crazy. There you go, nice shot, nice spare. That I was. And then how did I finish 22 seconds? How did I finish? Yeah, that 400, it's just one of those super hard to attain numbers. Oh, there you go. Nice strike. Let's go, Scott. Yeah, it was a 43, 143. Yeah, it's all Mark's fault. We all know it's Mark's fault. So you really don't hurt your arm doing this at all, believe it or not. This game, you hurt your knee more than anything else. Your arms, your shoulders. I have never felt pain in my shoulders. Welcome from where, Justin? 60 feet long, exact same as a 10-pin lane, same dimensions. Who should I do an interview with? Who guys would you like to see an interview with? I can definitely do it. Oh, you want to see the back of the alleys? Andy Man is definitely still there. I get my bagels there all the time. So that's not what I do, Renee. So basically, you want to do that, you should definitely follow Autumn. Autumn Mowry does a great job filming all the back of the stuff. But I'm a bowler. I don't work in a bowling alley. I don't know anything about the back of the alleys. I don't know how to fix an alley if it breaks down. I think you probably can buy some Candlepin pins. Oh, nice shot. But I think they're like $35 a piece for brand new pins. So be prepared to spend some good money on it. Yeah, Autumn Mowry owns a bowling alley up in Ellsworth, Maine, and she's constantly showing the back of her alleys. Like, she just goes live doing that. What good am I? I travel around and record everybody else bowling really well. That's what I do. Fishing guy, what's going on, buddy? Autumn Mowry. Mowyery. Well, then your friend should go over to the bowling alley and say hi to Autumn. I've never been to Ellsworth, but I definitely plan on making a trip up there at some point. So a good average, if you can average 100, you'll be one of the best bowlers in your regular league. If you want to be like considered a pro bowler, you got to average about a 115 to 120. And if you want to be the literal best in the game, you got to average about a 135. I would say the most average, like in a regular league, you're probably going to get a lot of 85 to 90s. Yeah, yes. Like this game is very, very difficult. You'll see like these guys who are basically pros. Sometimes they'll throw in the 80s because it's that hard. And if you're off by just a little bit at the beginning of the night, it can make for a long night. I have so much fun recording this, just so you all know. I really do. Thank you, 1776. Yes. Yep, strikes and spares work the exact same. We get 3 throws, and on that 3rd throw, it's not a strike or spare, it's just a 10. So just total pinfall. No bonus balls at all. Absolutely the best bowling there is. I try to post like the wholesome aspect of bowling, you know, because I enjoy it. And I was told if you enjoy something, you should share it so everyone else can enjoy it too. And that's basically what I've been doing. And it's worked out so far. People, like you guys all keep showing up week after week. They were built in the 1930s. I don't know if even the owner knows exactly when they were built. He just knows in the 1930s. Yeah, duck pit? As long as you're having fun. Oh, yeah, well. Certain people, you know, don't necessarily make it wholesome. But that's not me, you know. We get Josh Rio on here, or we get Lori. Tom Dupree this past week was swearing quite a bit. It happens once in a while, but... Yeah, 120 average is amazing. But I'm told, like back in the day, the pins fell a little bit better than they do now. Oh, well, this is. Oh, you're asking that person. They don't oil duck pin lanes, though. No, as far as I know, they don't. I know you were asking Mark, but.
All right, Jeff. That's it. Come.
Where should I post it so that way I will. But sometimes I don't know when I'm going to do something. Like I was live Wednesday night, but only because someone called me like that day and said, "Hey, do you want to record tonight?" Okay. That's a good idea for a video each week. Just kind of go over my schedule. Oh.
Red line.
Yeah, JT did. Yeah.
I didn't even see that red line.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. So not my schedule. You want to hear the league schedule. So this week we are bowling Brian Crowell's team. I know that for sure. That's a really strong team. That's not really a thing, but it should be a thing. Dan, I appreciate that. Oh, what a shot. I'll warn you when Karen's on there.
That's where I was.
Also, I have a question for you guys, too. That's good, CJ. Then you got the right kind of thing going. Yeah, I did not either. No. So, well, that's because there aren't many Candlepin bowlers who post, CJ. Hi. I want to know who you guys is, besides me, obviously. Obviously, I'm your favorite. But who are you guys' most favorite bowlers to watch? That's what I want to know. Because I was talking with somebody, and he said that he is everyone's favorite. And then I was like, no, there's so many that people like better than you. I want to know who you guys' favorite bowler that I record is. Lottie and JT. Okay, Kathy, I like it. No, just bowlers. You know, that I usually record. Of course, Max. That's Mrs. Magic right there, if you guys all want to say hi to her. Josh, Kaz, and Corrado. Okay, interesting. I figured Charlie would get some stuff too. And that girl that bounces is Lori. Yep. Yeah, I'm actually, so I was just up at Bowlerama in, when was that? Last month? November. I was up there for the youth tournament. Yeah, because I was.
You like 7 pin?
Okay. I think Josh Daly got more votes than I expected him to get. So my 100% guess that you guys were going to say was Max and Lottie, of course, because you guys see him the most. One person went. Wow. Nice shot. Nice shot. I had not been a spare time. I expected Sonia to get some votes. But so far nobody said her. But yeah, JT was like, I think everybody likes me. I'm everyone's favorite. But yeah, I think he definitely got plenty of votes here. That's probably true. That is true. So far for scores, we have Mike Nardone with a 109 through 8. Man, I'm trying to get an 85, a 109, a 101, 94 plus a ball. Jeffrey Scott Little, who's that? Nah, I love Jeff. Me and him have bowled together now for, I don't know, a year and a half. It's been pretty fun. Current ACST C Division champion. I know how much you love to hear about that. And Jeff, I would have done your match yesterday, or was it yesterday? But you didn't ask. You had Paul do it instead. Josh Daly, probably. For the one that I have recorded. I mean, there's plenty of other coaches that we have here. But he's the one that I normally record. Perfect score is still 300. If you get 12 strikes in a row, same as 10 pin, it's a 300, but it's never happened in this game. Yeah, he's literally one of the best bowlers in the entire game right now. So, speaking of that 22 seconds, because then me and JT were talking about the people you want to see the least. I have not recorded Tim yet. I can't wait to record Tim, but it just hasn't happened yet. So who's your least favorite bowlers that I've recorded? Because I had a list too of those that I thought you guys would all say, and Dude Bro was one of them. Tony Pastore, okay, yep. Yeah, this is a very regional sport, James, so it doesn't surprise me if you've never tried this. Oh, Tom Dupree, power drinker himself. Yep. He bowled a 604 that night. I didn't realize how good he was doing until I saw his final at the very end. Alicia, hey. And Chili Katie, I'm going to need you to come down here. Keep some scores for me. Yeah, that was Jesus. Yeah. Peter Penny, yep. I assumed he would get some votes. Oh, okay. Yeah, I assumed he would get some votes. So it's good to see I have a good pulse on what you guys actually think too. Oh, great ball from John. Let's go. Of course, Max is everyone's favorite. He's such a good kid, you know. Yeah, I'd love to get both. I want to record that team. They just haven't come to a Riverwalk yet. Oh, you mean Casey? Casey McCool? Going double strike? Let's go. John Lescarbeau just nailing it right now. Atta boy. Wow, you bowled a 61 game? Oh, that's a tough one, Braden. Yeah, good old Indiana Jones himself, Casey McCool. Yeah, Devin is absolutely very, very good. Yeah. But he's not 18 yet, so I don't want to record him yet. The Karen team. That is Kathy Boyd, Bob Boyd, and Jim Dupree is who he's referring to. Wow. Yeah, they were in last place, and they were not in a good mood that night. Nobody was in a good mood at all that night. Jason, as always, God bless you too. Nice having you here. All over the headwind right now. All over it. Trust me, I knew exactly what you guys were talking about. No, the time when the time I canceled the live was something completely different. I was upset and wasn't feeling great, but that's because I couldn't record it well. The only thing about Tyler Jones is he gets so angry, or at least he used to when he was younger. When he was in the kids league, he was just always so angry. And like he would kick the ball return and left a sour taste in my mouth. I didn't like him because of that. Yeah, see, technically, if you kick the ball return, you're supposed to get a 0 for the Bucks. Yeah, it just makes everything gross. I don't know. I don't like it. Yeah. Well, I mean, then maybe you need to calm down a little bit too, CJ. It's funny, I've seen a couple people say that they like JJ, like in the videos that I made afterward, the comments. But then some people like, I don't like the way he bowls. Like I've heard that too. I like JJ. I think he's awesome. Super nice guy. Very intense though when he's bowling. Well, be there tomorrow. I'll be there tomorrow. Oh, nice shot, Scott. Let's go. I'll be there for a little bit tomorrow. I have to head up to Lakeside for a 12 o'clock match. But I'll be there at the beginning for a little while. Oh, that's tough. Come on, one more for him. Yes, well, it won't be me. It'll be Paul Grant again. Because I'll be bowling, I'll be wanting to concentrate on that. But Paul Grant will be doing it, and I'll give him a mic to do my stuff. I like it. It was good. Whole team's been fantastic. Scott Lappierre finished with a 129. Nice job. Thank you. Thank you, CJ. What's going on, Mike Tilley? Subscriber Mike Tilley. Yeah, because I know Paul won't be paying attention at all to the chat. No, there's never been a 300 game in this sport. Never, ever. We have our own version of a perfect game, and it's basically a 10-pin clean game. If you don't leave a single pin standing, we call it a perfect game, but it's not a 300. Wow, what a shot. Academy 3 is going off today. .105, 127, 126, 129, and 7 more for a 130. No, 120. Crazy, crazy, crazy. And then Team Lafayette has 104, 111, 121, 112, and 103. Yeah, huge scores for Academy right now. Scoring is almost the same. So you get the first and second ball are the exact same as 10 pin, but we get 3 throws, and so that third throw is just total pinfall and no no bonus balls at all. And then obviously the ball size, pin size, and we get to leave the fallen pins to make our spares and our 10s. That's the biggest difference. I'm ready to go 22 seconds. I didn't bring my my shoes, but I suppose I could rent some. I mean, when Ed Woodside started with a strike, you knew it was going to be a tough night. Nailed the spare there, Steven did. Let's go. Yeah, no other form of bowling do they get to leave the wood. As far as I know. Oh no, way off to the left there. Why would you want to roll in your sneakers? You wouldn't be able to slide at all. I'd rather bowl in my socks. Like at least in your socks you can slide. I remember as a kid I would always just be able to bowl in my socks. Next year with JT, Lottie, and Big. Well, JT has a lot of leagues that he's a part of already. I think he bowls almost every night. And if it's in the fall, me and Max bowl together in the fall. Yeah, it can definitely be co-ed. My Tuesday league is a co-ed league. The Friday night one. That's Petey Pete right there. This is a men's pro league, though. I'm all set bowling on Friday nights. I am enjoying this a lot more than I'm enjoying. Oh, it's definitely a video. 100%, yes. I enjoy being back here more than being out there. And I don't mind bowling in like a regular league, but this is a lot of money. Nice shot, John.
Come on, buddy.
Oh yeah, I recognize it. It's funny, like I see names and I'm really good at recognizing like written names. So like that's how I think I'm really good at remembering who's who.
Yeah, you're gonna sit there. You're gonna sit there and like it.
Man, that girl, she drinks a lot of lemonades when she bowls. You know, if you guys are here all the time, you should just subscribe to me too, you know. You might as well at this point. Yeah, that is not me though. Like, I do better maybe after like one lemonade, but then once, you know, 2 and 3, I just start going all downhill from there. Yeah, wink, wink, lemonades. Oh, they were like, we need to see a video of that, just that. They want to see a video highlighting just that. For all, for all the macho 10-pin bowlers.
Running in place until I finally got
Oh, good ball. I like all that wood he's got up there. That's the best way to keep growing the sport, is to get the grandkids to go, to get the kids to go. Nice shot. But she really does. I don't understand it at all.
I have no idea.
Like video games, you know, are good once in a while, but it's good to actually get out there. So it's funny you say that 22 seconds because my videos on Facebook have been going off, like really well recently. In fact, I've been making a lot more money on Facebook with just the highlight reels from this than I am at all on TikTok. It's weird. It's weird how it works. Yeah, like I've had 2 videos in the past week go over 1 million views on Facebook. And I have not even come close to that on TikTok for videos. I have 16,000 followers on TikTok and generally get like 3,000 to 6,000 views. Yeah, 1 million. I've made one, Alana's Spare, from last month's once a month pro league, 1.5 million views. And I'm amazed by it, honestly. But it's been really taken off over there. Listen, that's what separates the pros from everybody else. Because I had no idea why that didn't go either. Like, I sometimes think it should go, and then the wood just does something completely opposite of what you expect it to do. I've noticed tonight, though, we're getting a lot less viewers than normal. And come on. I'll see what I can do. Oh, just got to get the right people in the, the yoga pants. So, as a general rule, Timothy, you get more pin action with a faster ball. It's not a given, every single time, but as a general rule, that is correct. The faster ball gets more pin action. All I can think of is that size 18 shoe. And in yoga pants, nah, I'm all set. Great shot. Wow, there you go. It was a beautiful 10, wasn't it? I mean, the 5-7-10, very, very difficult shot. Our academy team is still going crazy right now. Okay, I mean, I can only do what I can do, but I'll try. It's Candlepin, not Candlestick, and no, I'm sorry. There's nothing in Kansas City. Oh, nice try. So unfortunately, this is a pencil and paper place, so I can let you know what we have for finalized boxes, but that's about it. There's no score anywhere, unfortunately. It's a very, very old school place with pencil and paper scoring. John, let's go. Fall. Oh, it wants to. It wanted to fall. Just missed that one. Just missed it. like I said, every once in a while, someone opens the bar door, and you get that puff of smoke that just comes straight from there. Yeah, there's definitely a few in Nova Scotia. Come on. Yeah, if I don't get them all down on the first one, they might as well all just stay up. Not tomorrow, though. Tomorrow I'm going to do really well. Nice spare. Taking out the 4 horsemen on the left-hand side. Spare.
Awesome.
Yep.
Awesome. I'm very proud
4
of
horsemen on the left-hand side.
you. Put the ponies away. I like it. It's getting cold outside. Put the ponies in the barn.
I can never make that shot.
Put a 4 in there.
Yeah.
Hodge time, big ball hit, kid.
Oh, right down the middle.
Better make this.
Pat, what's going on? Here they were looking for you at In-N-Out Burger recently. Ah, nice try on it. Nice try. Let's go. Yeah, so it's the gray team against the red team. The gray team is Team Lafayette, the home team, and the red team is Academy 3, and they are the away team. No, you're definitely not going to have this in the UK. Candlepin bowling is a highly regional sport, pretty much only found in northern New England and maritime Canada. Wait for it. Almost had the speed on it to take it. Any questions, Beth, you have about it? More than happy to answer. Don't let the regulars scare you off. Josh is probably in Boston right now. That would be my guess. So the closest place to Kansas City that I know of, you're going to have to go to Ohio. It's the only place I know anywhere close to you. And that's at the Wyoming Civic Center. Yeah, that means they want to try it. You know, they want to have a go at it. I've watched enough Doctor Who to know the lingo and the slang. Yeah, because it's such a highly regional sport, you're just not going to see it outside of this area. Hey, Shelby. I'm doing great. Getting a little tired, to be honest, but... No. If you want to go, you want to try. John Landry with the huge strike right there. There was no nap today. No. I worked on a lot of videos today, editing after like a full work day. It was a long, long day. That's okay. I'll be able to stay awake. Who are you looking for?
All right.
Sean?
He hit a strike.
Yes, he did.
Time for that. Now, is there a strike here?
Yeah, that was a strike. That was a 10 fill on his spare, right?
No, he got a strike on the spare.
Yep. So the strike is there also. And that's a 10 fill. Yeah. Yep.
So confusing.
That's why I like it when Katie's here. You know, she just knows exactly what she's doing. Never any questions, you know? But she got hung up at her mother's house tonight, so she wasn't able to make it. Whoa, how'd that pin come back? That pin's too far out right now. But it looks like it's rolling back into the pins. Oh, it's going to have some speed on it. Nah, not enough speed. This is a very makeable shot, though, on the left. Oh! I think he played a little more to the left. That might have gone. Let's go. Hi. Right on the head pin, right where you should be. At Woodside. Missing the head pin there. But it's still a makeable spare for both people right now. Steven's is obviously a lot easier with all that wood in front. Nice spare, nice spare. Here he's just going to hit the head pin. And... Oh. There you go, nice 10. Nice 10.
Let's go, Mikey. Come on, baby. Stop the breeze, boys, baby. Stop the breeze.
Yeah, well, these guys are, you know, the pro bowlers. These guys, this is, for regular leagues, this is, like, the strongest league out there. It's a travel league, and all the best bowlers in Candlepin, if they're in this area, do it. Obviously not the guys from Maine or anything like that. So if you're from around here, you're definitely going to do it. It's a very top-heavy league. So the guys at the very top win a lot more money than the people at the bottom don't win any, I don't think. Scoring works almost the same as 10-pin, which you might be more used to. First one is still strike, second one is still spare with 2 balls and 1 ball respectively as bonuses. On the third throw, you get just total pinfall. So it would just be like a 10 if you get them all down with nothing extra. Sean Landry is very, very good, yes. Mike Nardone should make this shot right here. Oh, the one where the ball actually went at is the one that didn't go. Nice out for John Lescarbeau. No, there's no oil on the lanes at all. These are just straight wooden lanes. Candlepin lanes don't really need oil since we're not throwing a 16-pound ball on them.
Nice pitch, buddy. That ain't bad.
I think he would love to do another skip moment, but there's not too many times you have to go down and like check to see if a piece of wood is good or not. Yeah. Gotta hit that significantly more to the right. Oh, right through the hole. Where is this? This is Riverwalk Lanes in Amesbury, Massachusetts. My hometown. Oh. Wow, what a shot. That's the way to play it right there. You might have thought you want to hit the head pin first, but no. It's a pro shot right there. It depends what you mean by close. Salem is probably about a 45-minute drive from here. I wouldn't call that close, but yeah, McCool would have been freaking out. Yes. Not quite enough. Yeah, but from like around here, like that's a lot of traveling through a lot of congested areas in order to get to it. Salem, there is like no easy way to get to Salem, Mass. Like there's no highway to it. It's kind of off in the middle of nowhere. But also you got to go through other cities to get to it. I don't know who Frank is. Oh, you're a crazy man, Paul. You won't catch me trying to get down there in October. It is a very cool town. I like going there, but not in October. I don't know who. No, Frank, the Mets and Dolphins' biggest fan. I don't know who that is. Yeah, I absolutely love walking around downtown Salem, hanging around down there. especially when Salem Beer Works was there. What a shot! Like if that's your destination, sure, but as like a as a local, I don't want to go down there. That was a nice shot. Um, 218 to 225. So I believe they're losing, I think, right now by 7 through completed boxes. I love it, Paul. That's what we need to start doing too. I was pretty much right on average, but that does not describe the night at all. Because I had 4 games below average and 1 game way above average. So while it felt like a bad night, I was perfectly average at the end of the night. In fact, our team in game 2, which was the game I had a good one, I think I had a 127, Lottie had a 128, and Max had a 137. And that was literally the best night any team had that night. The best game. There you go, nice shot, Sean. Oh, 124, okay. Wow. Wow, way to call me out. 22 seconds. I thought I had a 550. Yeah. See, I can't even like up my scores for people who didn't pay attention. You guys call me out too well. I try to distract you with all these other things to talk about, but you guys still pay attention to the scores. So Beth, your comment must have been filtered automatically. You probably asked about balls. You can't use that term on TikTok. You just can't. So each of us bring our own set. Yeah. You can't use the word balls. You can say ball if you want to ask about that. But we have our own set of 4 that we bring. Each bowler will bring a set of 4. You can say balls with a Z, but you can't say it with an S. They will automatically filter you out. So who has which team? Yeah, that's why Academy is my home alley. I really like the scoring system they have. It's like a nicer place. Oh, that pin was pushed. Yes. Yep, you can, there's always house balls that you can use. Get over. Get over. Really, you like the views here better? Now, why is that? Because it's closer? Regular bowling shoes, the same as you would get in a 10-pin place. You know, the Dexter shoes that pretty much everybody uses. It is closer, yes. Scoring works almost the same as 10-pin. First ball still being a strike, second one still being a spare. Third ball is the only difference, and that is just total pinfall. Someone just made $50. This could be an expensive night for somebody. Yeah, I mean, you always want to have your own shoes. And you can get a cheap pair of bowling shoes for like $40, $45. Jack, this is called Candlepin bowling, and it is the best kind of bowling there is. Double strike, let's go. Now what about a double strike? Is that a double? Wow, beautiful spare. John Lescarbeau has thrown so many strikes today. Nice job. Nice job. They're making a bunch of money on you. They're gambling. Yeah. I love it. Oh yeah, beautiful spare to try to match that strike. Hodge is just a little off right now. So they had a different bowler at the beginning of the year, and I don't know what happened to Matt, but Kevin's taking his place. And so he's got a shirt on the way, he just doesn't have it yet. Well, you're going to have to go up to northern New England. That's pretty much the only place you can try this hawk fin. I mean, he did have a few bad weeks in a row where he asked me to make him a low light reel, but just for him. So that way he could watch himself and what he was trying to do wrong. Yeah, duckpin's a fun game too, but it's just not the same as Candlepin. Oh, Academy. Academy is very much in the lead for total pinball. They won game one by a lot. So, Beth, in 10-pin, a slower ball works because you're throwing a big, heavy ball that weighs more than the pins that it's going to carry. In Candlepin, the ball weighs less than the pins, and the way to make the pins have more action is to put more speed on the ball. Do you need speed? Like, no. As long as you're accurate, you can get by without it, but you're going to do better if you do have speed on the ball. You want me to break down scoring compared to 10-pin bowling? You got to make sure you say 10-pin because this is bowling. Yeah. So first ball is still a strike with 2 bonus balls, same exact as 10-pin. Second ball, if you get them all down, it's still spare, same as 10-pin. 1 bonus ball. And then if you knock them all down in your third throw, it's the only real difference. It's just total pinballs. So you would get like a 10 and no bonus ball. Who lobbed the ball? Who do I have to yell at? After Crawford and Landry, yes. We've actually had a lot of strikes tonight, but strikes are not nearly as common as 10-pin. Supposedly, pro bowlers only strike about 9% of the time. 3 completed boxes so far. It's 312 to 330 in this game. This is game 2. Jill, what's going on? Jill shows up with presents. I always love it. Petey all over the head pin. Wow, great ball from Sean Landry. And all sorts of gifts too, Jill. Taking the number 2 gifter badge. I love it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Petey Pete making the spare. Yoink. Best score so far tonight. Probably be Scott Lappierre's 129 so far. Like Scott is a big fan of me, which I like. He always likes all my stuff. Thought there was a 134. Not for Academy. I can see their scores pretty easily. So basically, if a pro 10-pin bowler were to come into Candlepin and like practiced for years, you know, they would probably get about half of their 10-pin score. So if they are a 240 average, they would have about a 120. Yeah, that's what we were talking about the other day, right, Kelly? Shah's sending some more 2024s. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, the 129 is the highest so far. Kevin had the best game last game at 121 for Team Riverwalk. Team Lafayette, I mean. What are you talking about? Short pants Tony marinara sauce? And Woodside off the head pin there. Totals right now is 416 to 455 in completed boxes. Kathy sending 20 TGIFs. It is very hard to pull this in real life. Like every time you guys watch, like you guys get to see people who fully know what they're doing, and regular bowlers just are not this good. Good old short pants marinara sauce. Like tight pants, I know who that would be. Short pants? I don't know. Randy, this is called Candlepin bowling, and it is the best kind of bowling there is. I mean, are you talking about me? I wear shorts. I'm a bald dude. My name is Tony. Like, wow. Oh, oh, nice shot from Mike Nardone. don't name me Tony Cutlets. I don't want that name. That's what I mean. Like I only Tony marinara sauce because of the cutlets. Yeah, that's me. Oh, another strike for John Lescarbeau. I have a beard, I wear shorts. I'm usually in my videos. Kind of a big guy.
Check it out.
Whoa, Alicia sent in the big lemonade. Woohoo! Oh, could be JT. Yeah. His wife's name is Mrs. Magic. There you go, huge. That is awesome, Alicia. Thank you so much for that, as always. Doesn't like staying up till 10 o'clock or whatever time it is now. Alicia said in the 2024s and get even more than just the lemonade. John with a 141 game that time. Oh yeah, you're yep, that makes sense too. Yeah. Rob Brown gets angry a lot. So I can definitely see you guys not enjoying that. There you go, nice out. He is an angry man, yes. And with the amount that he smokes, you would think he would not be an angry person at all. You would think he would be as calm and cool as anybody else out there. Cheech and Chong has nothing on Rob Brown. Always easier on that second one. Tony Tomahawk. Yeah, that's actually me. Yep. He really did. Yes. Yeah, the pins laying down are able to be used to make your spares and your tens. It's the only form of bowling where you're allowed to use the pins without having to clear them. I've had a lot of nicknames in the past. That is definitely a first for me. Beautiful strike. Let's go, Scott. Yeah, I was just afraid his pants were going to split. Oh, yeah, he was just trying to show off, you know?
Did you have a little 7 up in there, sir? Felt that way.
Beautiful ball from Chris Cass. Let's go. Scott, almost a double. There's no oil on the lanes at all, believe it or not. Yeah, Renee really liked him, which was nice. What is going on, Mark from Indy? What's happening? There you go, Scott. Way to go. Yeah, by now the bacon grease is all worn off. It's only on Mondays. Oh, great ball. Okay. That's an 8 fill for Scott and a 7 fill for Chris Kaz. Good job. Scott finished with a 126. Wow, nice game again. I am not bowling tonight, Kelly. No, this is just me hanging out recording the pros. Watching the same as you guys are. I'm just happy to come down here and be able to record it. So that way you guys can see what good bowlers actually look like. There you go, nice. There's never been a 300 thrown in Candlepin. It's possible, but I mean, you guys have seen this throughout the night. Strikes just don't happen. Come on, Sean. Big finish here. Crush the head pin. No, I mean, that is part of the strategy, yes. But the goal is to hit the head pin, knock down as many as you can with your first ball, and then make your spares and your tens. This is not a strike game, this is a spare game, or even like a 10 game. Because we get 3 throws, the third one is just a 10 if you get them all down. And honestly, like, that's what this game's about. Hit the head pin, knock as many as you can, and make your spares after.
Like our career low right there, guys.
I'm not saying that to her. So this is Riverwalk Lanes in Amesbury, Massachusetts tonight. Yes, accuracy is definitely more important. It's the most important thing. Especially to make your spares. You can't be off by a half inch or else you're not going to make your shot. Wow, that's in Candlepin, Zach, or duckpin. That's definitely looks more like duckpin scores, but oh wow, way to go! That's a great night. No, there's the 1.9. Classic. The Sean Landry special. Oh, wow, okay. Where do you bowl out of, Zach? Well, Carson Harrington is the greatest Candlepin bowler of all time. We all know that. Oh, okay. That was a beautiful 10 right there. That's why I don't necessarily know you, Zach. How big are the shoes of a person who wears a gray shirt? I don't even know how to answer that question. Whoa, close. There you go, John. John is on it tonight. I don't know how to answer you. Do the shoes do the shoes look bigger? Like I don't understand. These are just normal guys. Carson Harrington does. 168 average. That's what he tells me every single time he's in my live. Now, Max is a size 12. I know that. Yeah, Carson Harrington says he's has a 168 average. He's thrown like a 250 something. Perfect score is still at 300. It's never happened in Candlepin bowling, but it is the highest score you can get. 245 is the most that's ever happened. Yeah, ball returns are on the outside here at Riverwalk Lanes. So there's actually a very good reason for why the ball returns are on the outside. These alleys are older than pin setting machines. And so back in the day, children used to be in charge of lanes, like setting up the pins. So they'd be sitting in the back and setting up the pins. And when a ball came in from lane 1, they would put it in lane 1's ball return. And so on and so forth. And that's why you have ball returns on the outside lanes just for lanes 1 and lanes 8 here. Just because of how old these lanes are. Can't wait to see you again, Beth. I'm not going to ask them the size of their shoe. That is not something I plan on doing. Yes, I mean, most people's averages are closer to 65 than 165. No, there's no oil on the lanes. No, these are just straight wooden lanes. No. I'm going to keep their personal questions out of it. I think Beth will be back. I think she will be. What is the difference between candlepin and 10-pin bowling? So the biggest difference is obviously the ball size and the pin size. Our candlepin balls don't get any bigger than 2 pounds 7 ounces. Much, much smaller. We get to use the fallen pins to make our spares and our 10s, and we get 3 throws instead of just 2. Those are the biggest differences. Vicky Dale sending some 2024s. Thank you. Yeah, like there's some lanes that are synthetic, but these ones just happen to be wooden lanes. No, so on Sunday morning, if we can bowl, I'll be bowling at Exeter Lanes for the once a month Pro League. Oh, there is no doubt in my mind, candlepin bowling is significantly harder than 10-pin bowling. You're talking pro bowlers in candlepin bowling only having a 120 average. The literal best in the game only have a 135 average right now. And that is just not the case in 10-pin. No, it's not supposed to start snowing until tomorrow. Alright, have a great night. See you again hopefully Sunday. I'll be live tomorrow too for my match against Faye Sawyer. Oh, I'm a Levesque. The S is completely silent, so it's just Levesque. Nice start for PDP. It's similar to duckpin in the fact that they get 3 throws, but it shouldn't look similar. The pins look completely different than duckpin pins. But PDP is on. He is on fire. I will wear my short pants for sure tomorrow. And wood is cleared in duckpin, yep. My high is a 168, so I'm right around you. Tomorrow will be noontime, 12 o'clock Eastern. I would be too. I'd be sleeping a long time ago. New Year's Eve, I was asleep by 8 o'clock. Fast asleep. Yes. Yeah, on my Mondays and Thursdays, I'm normally up at 2:30 in the morning. Even though lately, this is my slow season right now, so I've been sleeping till like 3 o'clock. Lafayette, yep. So my middle school gym teacher would always call me Lafayette. And he said it was the French pronunciation. But no, we're a Levesque. Oh man, that's the goal, 22 seconds, right? I'm trying. No, I have regular jeans on tonight. Oh, what a strike. I have my winter hat on inside. Yeah, I wish I had known how to go up there and record it, Zach, because that was my goal. It was to be up there, but I just didn't know who to ask and who to talk to. Try to get some girls in bikinis to come do Candlepin bowling. It might work. Honestly, like a normal average for a league bowler, it's probably somewhere around 90, would be my guess. 85 to 90. It's Candlepin. Come on. Oh, that's terrible. If you got 120 average, you should have. I'm sure there's plenty of teams that could have used you. Yeah, in most leagues, if you can average 100, you're going to be one of the best bowlers in your league.
Come on, John. Come on, buddy. Let's go.
We need to bring this outside of New England. For sure, Michael. I wholeheartedly agree. I don't even know what you're talking about, 22 seconds.
Oh, next bid, buddy. Next bid. Get 2.
Oh, okay.
Come on now.
Oh, thank you, Bart. Yeah, Riverwalk Lanes is great. It's a very small 8-lane bowling alley. Very old school, still pencil and paper. It's one of my favorite lanes, mostly because it's in my hometown. And I love Amesbury, Mass. so much. You know, I might have seen him. That sounds really familiar. Yeah, the other place I bowl out of normally is Academy Lanes, and they're actually the largest Candlepin bowling alley in the world with 44 lanes of Candlepin.
All right, Kevin, what do you say, huh?
Yeah, 44 lanes it's huge, and it's honestly packed. Like Tuesday night during my regular league, all 44 lanes are taken up. I went there for a match on a Wednesday, like at noontime, and the old lady league or the coffee league for elderly people took up 20 lanes. It was crazy. Out of Academy? Yeah, for sure. Ouch, right in the hole there.
Pick him up, baby. Pick him up.
What do I have to do to get $7,000? Like, I don't see that ever happening. I'm thrilled when I finish a live and I get like $10. Oh, there we go. Nice strike from Scott. So there's 10 pins, same as 10 pin, in the same configuration.
Go, Scotty. How do you think? Show John you can go double silver.
Yeah, accuracy is definitely the most important part of Candlepin bowling. Oh, come on. That fast kid. This is called Candlepin bowling, and it is the best kind of bowling there is. Nice shot, Cass. Nice shot. So you strike by hitting the head pin on either the left or right side of it, and getting honestly a little lucky. This is not really a strike game. This is more of a spare game or a 10 game. You want to hit the head pin in one of the pockets and make your spare after that. Because even if you throw a perfect ball, you're not going to get a strike every time. There are 12 inches between each pin, yes. If anybody wants to pay me to narrate an audiobook, I will gladly do it. No oil on the lanes except on Mondays. On Mondays, they layer baking grease all up and down. No, that's not true. Just straight wooden lanes, that's all. All right, 22 seconds. That one was good. That one was real good. We only do 5 frames at a time on Tuesday. This is a 2 frame at a time league. Yes, normal walls. I don't know what you mean by normal walls. Yeah. So speed leagues usually have 5 frames at a time. Regular leagues only have 2 frames at a time. Oh, nothing about Riverwalk lanes is friendly. This is known as one of the harder houses in the area. Not quite as hard as Wakefield, Velodrome, but it is right down there with the hardest places. Oh wow! Ooh. Wow! Nice shot. Who has the best drinks? The Lafayette Club? They certainly have the cheapest drinks in the area. That is 100% true. Yep, well, I was saying that earlier. Like, whenever anybody goes in there and they open the door, we get a waft of the smoke that comes pouring out. Right now for this game, it is through completed boxes 101 to 111. But that's only through 2 completed boxes so far. Yeah, send in a lemonade, buddy. I love it. I do love lemonades. This is Riverwalk Lanes in Amesbury, Massachusetts. There you go, nice shot from Ed. Steve makes his shot too. Yes, these are the pro bowlers from this area. It is not mini bowling, it's called Candlepin bowling, and it is the best kind of bowling there is. Wow, nice strike, let's go. Yeah, and that's just what happens. Like, you can't rely on strikes in this game. You have to get your spares, you have to get your 10s. That was a wicked nice shot. Candlepin bowling is pretty much only found in northern New England and maritime Canada. And you have to have pin setting machines specifically designed for Candlepin bowling. So you can't just switch a 10-pin lane over to a Candlepin lane.
Right there.
Oh, that's a shot where a quarter of an inch is all that it would have taken to make that a nice shot. It's very fast-paced. We have 4 balls, so we're not waiting for our ball to return. Yeah, absolutely. Any questions you got, Rob, more than happy to answer it. I know not a lot of people have ever seen this before, so I know how much I enjoy it, and I like to answer the questions for you. No, I am not from Canada. No, this is Amesbury, Massachusetts. This is my hometown where I grew up. This is pretty much only found in northern New England and maritime Canada. The average ball weighs it can only weigh between 2 pounds 4 ounces and 2 pounds 7 ounces, with pro bowlers mostly using 2 6s or 2 7s, based on whatever is more comfortable for you. Aaron, sending me some GGs, thank you, I appreciate it. Oh, honestly, Kara, like, everybody is awful at this game. Even the best in the game miss shots constantly. And everyone is awful at Candlepin bowling. But once you do it, you fall in love with it. It is definitely something that happens. No, believe it or not, these pins are very, very sturdy, and the average Candlepin lasts for about 15 years. That's what I've been told. It's a lot like that, yeah. Germany has like Candlepin places, and I assume that it's the same game as kegling. Uh-oh. That one is no good because that went in the gutter first. If it goes in the gutter and comes out, it does not count. Yes. Yeah, anybody can go Candlepin bowling. You can be 85 years old, still throw the ball down the lane. You can be a 5-year-old, throw the ball down the lane. But you're not going to be nearly as good as the people who have, been doing this for years. Best way to become a pro is just to practice a lot and become really, really good at the game. Getting a lot of coaching, a lot of help along the way, and then entering as many tournaments as you can do. Get your name really out there. And that's basically, how you would do it. Wow, what a shot! What a shot right there! Scott Lappierre on fire tonight. Generally, no, you don't curve the ball because it's going to take some speed off your ball to curve it. And generally, as a general rule, the more speed you put on the ball, the better action you're going to get. I want to see Belmont try it too. I think that would be a lot of fun. So I'm just trying to get my average up right now. So, like I said before, if you have 100 average, you're going to be one of the best bowlers in your league. I generally average between a 105 and a 110. But the pro bowlers are generally 115 to nice strike. 115 to 120, 125, that area. So I just need to get better. Like I bowl in the Sunday Pro League now, but you know, I'm one of the worst bowlers in there. That's Chris Cass. Chris Cass throws the ball really hard, and when he hits that pocket, he does like they just blow up there. And honestly, it's mostly because of you guys that I get to, you know, be a part of it. Because a lot of people just know my name from this, and that's the only real reason I got invited. I do not do 10-pin. I go like once a year 10-pin bowling, but it is just like a side thing for fun. I have no idea how to throw a 10-pin ball. It is not what, like in this area, everyone grew up on Candlepin bowling. 10-pin bowling was known as big ball bowling, and it was a weird thing to do. Michael, sending my favorite lemon buddy. Thank you, thank you. So yeah, in November, me and Mrs. Magic went up and we did some 10-pin bowling for fun. But my God, it was terrible. Like if you go back to my videos, you can watch us do it, and it was ugly. I was trying everything I could, but I have no idea how to get that spin on it. Absolutely, Zach. Just send me a message whenever you're in this area. Let me know ahead of time if you can. Perfect score is still 300. It's never happened before in the history of Candlepin bowling. 245 is the most that's ever happened. It's funny, that's my same strategy for Candlepin bowling. Hit the head pin and just pray that they all fall down. We got 4 frames left per bowler. For totals, for the completed boxes, 226 to 230. We actually have a nice disc golf course here in Amesbury also. And I don't go a lot of disc golfing, but I do once in a while. I have a lot of fun going disc golfing. Highest at Riverwalk is only a 194. I say only, but I would love to throw that high. Keith Beaupre did a 194 here one time. I just want to see another 200. The thing about Candlepin being addictive is you always can get better. Like, you're never going to master the game of Candlepin bowling like you do in 10-pin. You can always, always, always get better. I will probably never throw a 200, Zach.
Do it! Oh, come on, you coward!
I would love to. I just don't see me doing that anytime soon. Yeah, again, if you do come up here, either record it or let me know, and if you're close to where I am. I'd love to come and watch. I know I say never, but I'm not saying I'm never going to do it. But most likely, I'm not going to, unless I really, really play a lot more and get a lot better. I saw the score for the 245, and it was 7 strikes in a row. That is insane. I've thrown 4 strikes in a row, but like even then, my hands were shaking at that point. Yeah, right?
I blacked out. 4
So Petey Pete, who was just talking to me now, he had a 200 last year. I can say last year now because it was 2023, but So 2 people had 245. Ralph Semb was the first one to do it. He did it in Western Mass somewhere. And then Chris Sargent. Well, I know you did. And Chris Sargent did it in Haverhill at Pilgrim Lanes. That's closed now. Chris Sargent still bowls. His daughter actually bowls in the kids' league that I coach on Saturday mornings. Not that she needs my help at all. Highest 3-game series is actually Mark Ritchie, the guy who owns Riverwalk Lanes, has the high for that. And it's something ridiculous, like a 530. Oh, here we go. We got him again.
I want to see that reel too.
Oh, you know that's being me. Absolutely. Number 1 ranked bowler here in America. It's either Waters or Josh Daly. I always put Josh just a little bit ahead, but it could very well be. Yes, it is definitely a dry lane. Justin Waters is a great bowler. Josh Daly is right there with him, though. Yeah, we don't use oil in our lanes at all. Charlie Collins is fantastic. Yes. To actually bowl 10-pin is fun. Even like when you're throwing strikes, it feels good to throw a strike. I get that. But 10-pin is just a solved game at this point. And candlepin bowling is not a solved game. That's the way I see it. This is the last game, and then they're in their final 4 frames per bowler. The score is on pencil and paper. It's a pencil and paper thing right now. So it's hard for me to tell you exactly what the scores are. I can tell you through completed boxes. It's 362 to 352 right now. 10-point game. Yeah, my lives have an effect of doing that, Zach. Oh, great ball from Hodge. Overall, Academy 3, the red team is winning. Yeah, I'll be bowling tomorrow at noontime. Singles match against Faye Sawyer. And then I'll be bowling Sunday, if weather permitting, in Exeter at the... Well, if you can make it down here, I'll get you into the last frames of the night. I'll see what I can do. Oh, great ball from Chris Kaz. Yeah, I wouldn't drive. Honestly, I don't understand why anyone would come to New England in the winter. Come here during the spring, come here during the summer, the fall. But the winter? No. Oh, nice try. Sunday, I believe it starts at 9 o'clock. And then goes to like 3:30 in the afternoon. Yeah, we've had a very easy winter so far, but this is going to be our first storm tomorrow night. A little snow wouldn't stop me, but I know a lot of people don't like to drive from Maine all the way back down here to southern New Hampshire just to be able to go for a tournament. TJ, thank you for the heart me. I appreciate it. Nice try. Nice try. If you're just a regular bowler here, bowling is $4.50 per game. It's generally about $5 no matter where you go around here. This place is usually one of the cheapest ones, and then if you bowl 3 strings, it's only $14. No, I think Riverwalk is one of the cheapest places you can go. Yeah, that's about right. Like I always just assume I'm going to be spending about, nice strike, $5 a string. Hey, look at that. Just the 1-8 now. I don't know. He should have skipped. I agree. Could have made the video so much better. Vicky Dale sending a snowman of some kind. I like it. I like the ones that take up the whole screen. I don't know if they're worth any more or not, but they always just stick out more than the other ones. Sean, come on, let's go. Great ball there. Great ball. Okay. Let's have Sean make this spare here. No. Missed it by about a foot. Oh, great ball from Pete. It just didn't go. Yeah, that was the shot. Always easier on the third ball. Always easier on the third ball. Known around here as the Paul Grant Special. Okay, going into the final 2 boxes, 2 frames for everybody. $481 to something.
How did that not go?
They really, yeah, the last 2 frames. The pins really don't break very often at all. They're very, very sturdy. And in fact, most pins usually last about 15 years.
Here we go, buddy. Let's have a big straight game. Come on. Come on, boys. Let's go. Oh, hey. Good. One more. What about 6?
Oh, like I've done that like 3 times. You just throw it hard enough, and like older pins especially will break. But it just doesn't happen very often. 481 to what? Okay, I see now what your question was. 481 to 480. 1 pin difference. coming down to the very end here. But there are a lot of marks on both sides right now. Oh, beautiful ball from Stephen Botte. Let's go. Yeah, see, Zach, I just thought my son would be the anchor bowler. He's better than me, so. Oh, what a shot from Ed Woodside. Wow. Way to match him. Yeah, the 120 average, I would think so. Steve, here's the head pin. Come on now, let's go. Hi, here's a makeable shot. Ed Woodside with a 135. Oh, nice 10, like spare. 10 fill, that's basically what it was. It's funny, when my son was younger, he's been my anchor bowler now for like, I don't know, 2 or 3 years. And when he was first bowling, he was 15 as the anchor bowler. And the pro bowlers did not like losing to a 15-year-old kid. And he wasn't nearly as good as he is now. But, you know, he was at like 100 average. But man, when he needed a strike at the end, he would always get it. Very clutch kid. Yeah, he really is. In his kids league, they needed, I don't know, 27 pins in order to win the final thing, and he knew he needed a strike to start. He needed a double strike. And after he threw the first one, he was all excited. I had to calm him down. I'm like, listen, you need to throw a second one. Oh, he's supposed to skip down there. Doesn't he know that, Pete? Unbelievable. And he actually came back and won it. Skip.
Where's the skipping? Oh, you're too mature.
No skipping. No. It is a very challenging game, Carlos. What a shot from Mike Nardone. Pat sent 13 roses, and I didn't even notice. Thank you, Pat. So you play 10-pin bowling, you mean? Because this is normal bowling around here. But if you want to do this, you have to come to Northern New England or Maritime Canada. Pretty much the only places you can do it. Nice 8 fill on that spare to finish up. Yeah, I'm sorry. That is quite the distance from Denmark. I apologize, but yeah, you're not going to be doing this. If you go to Germany, I'm told they have a bunch in Germany. I don't know where at all, though. Oh, did not miss that by much at all. I'm doing my best, Zach, to grow the sport. Really? Like actual candlepin or duckpin? Like, usually when someone tells me that, they find out it's actually duckpin. Where in Cincinnati? Cincinnati, you actually can play. Cincinnati, Ohio. I know 100% has the Wyoming Civic Center, and they have some Candlepin lanes there. Hey, what's going on, Chris? Yep, the pin setters is really the issue. Well, I mean, you should, because Amesbury is a beautiful town. Not that Germany's not a beautiful country. I believe it is, but... So, there's a lot of differences between the two. Duck pin pins look more like 10 pins, but much shorter, and use a much bigger ball than a Candlepin ball in duck pin. You clear the wood in duck pin. Yeah, we actually get to use the fallen pins to make our spares and our tents. But both, the scoring is the same in both duck pin and Candlepin. No, yeah, not only do you have to call ahead, I think you have to rent out the entire alley every time you do it. So it's more for like corporate events and things like that. Yeah, I'm a big fan of Riverwalk lanes also. Candlepin is the hardest form of bowling there is. Happy New Year, Deb. Happy New Year. So I thought there was, and after doing a little bit of research on it, I found out it is not Candlepin there. That one's no good. They have like a mini bowling, and it's like this weird, it's a weird version of 10 pin, but it is not the same thing. Yeah. So yeah, I've obviously never been to Cincinnati, so I'm just going by what people have told me. And yes. So remember when that pin was brought back? You have to throw it back down there after. What about duck pins? Yes, I am bowling on Saturday and Sunday this week. Tomorrow it's a one-on-one match against Faye Sawyer at Lakeside Lanes in Manchester, New Hampshire. And Sunday, as long as the weather's permitting, I'll be bowling in the Sunday once-a-month Pro League at Exeter Lanes in Exeter, New Hampshire. Yeah, I'd like to try 5-pin bowling too. I've never tried that before. Yes, I'll be live both Saturday and Sunday. Yes, this is still the hardest form of bowling. Harder than duck pin. Florida hockey. What's going on, buddy? Showing up just as we're finishing up tonight.
104 for Scott.
104 for Scott. Okay. 2 good games.
I'll take 2 out of 3 in this one.
And still a 104 is a good score, but
60, I think, for the night. I'll take
yeah.
that here.
Yeah, for sure.
60 many times here. I'll tell you that.
I believe it. Yeah, it's not only for kids, it's for elderly, it's for people who have really good accuracy. It's pretty much for everybody. Oh yeah, for sure. You had some great shots in there. Yeah.
360, I think.
Come on now, let's go. Alright, good night, Jill. Hopefully I see you tomorrow. I won't be paying as much attention to the chat tomorrow because I'll be bowling. See you tomorrow, JB. Oh, nice shot from Petey Pete. Come on, Sean. Let's go. Keep it close. No. Went behind it. Believe it or not, they're having fun. Yeah, I know it doesn't look like it right now, but they really are. All right.
143 for Petey.
Alright. Trying to see what we have for finals, but pretty sure Academy took 6 and Lafayette took 2. It's okay, Jill. The only person I'm really worried about is Lisa didn't show up at all tonight. And I know she was in the hospital Tuesday, so kind of worried, that she's not okay, but hopefully I see her tomorrow. That's all. But anyway, everybody, I say it every week and every time I'm live, but I do have the best fans on all of TikTok. I love you guys all so much. Thank you for all the shares, the gifts, the new follows that I've gotten tonight, talking to me all night long. I really appreciate it. So until tomorrow at noontime, have a great night. Yeah, thank you. I appreciate all the good lucks. And I'll talk to you tomorrow, hopefully. Have a good night.